Daxia, Super Missile Laboratory.
Radar acquiring coordinates.
Missile ready.
Launch.
Radar tracking normal.
Missile flight normal. Flying in a wave body posture. Speed Mach 31.
I truly am a genius. Kunlun Guidance System, I actually managed to create it. Paired with a Mach 31 hypersonic missile. Satellite automatic positioning, Trinity. Let's see who dares to provoke me now. Daxia's might.
Alarm, alarm. Unidentified flying object detected, approaching at high speed.
Damn it. What the hell is this thing?
Lord Husband. Lord Husband. Lord Husband, what's wrong? Schwer.
Where am I? Didn't it just explode? Who is this beauty? What great breasts.
What's wrong with you? Lord Husband. Lord Husband.
I actually time traveled to the Warring States period of a parallel dimension. This.
Lord.
Fortunately, my weapon is still here.
Lord Husband. Are you all right? Quick, someone.
Madam, what's wrong with the master? Your Majesty, the master's body is not seriously harmed. It's just that his heart was consumed by desire.
The master's body is delicate. You must serve him well. Do not let the master overexert himself.
This servant knows her mistake. We will certainly serve the master well from now on. Your Majesty, this humble subject has recently observed the celestial phenomena at night and discovered that Ziwei clashes with Beidou, and the White Tiger resides in the Eastern Palace. The Emperor's star is dim and the General Star has fallen. The fortune of Great Zhou may be affected. At that time, the Eight States will inevitably resume war. Your Majesty, why not bring the master into the palace so your Majesty can focus on governing the court?
If I bring my Lord Husband into the palace, my identity as a woman will surely be known to all the world at such a critical moment. If the common people were to know, I fear that then the court would be in turmoil and the people's hearts would be uneasy.
Master, you can't. Master, you cannot enter here.
Be good. Don't move. Let go of me.
I'm sorry, Master, I'll be gentler. Master, I beg you, don't do this.
Don't stop me. I want to find my wife.
Your Majesty, could it be that the master has learned of your identity?
Quick, change clothes.
Greetings, madam.
Lord Husband, why are you here? Why aren't you resting?
This is my wife. What an amazing figure. The original owner and she have not yet consummated their marriage. What a waste of natural beauty. If only I could hold her and sleep for one night, it would be worth dying for.
Lord Husband, what are you looking at?
A beauty. I want to climb a mountain. As the saying goes, one must ascend to the highest peak to view all other mountains as small.
My lord, it's late at night. Why climb a mountain?
You wouldn't understand this, would you? Some mountains can only be climbed at night to truly appreciate their essence. When the time comes, I will personally teach you how to climb mountains. By the way, my dear wife, are you a rich woman? Your gold combined with my brains. Why should we worry about not being able to unify the realm? Therefore, I suggest, let's raise an army and rebel.
May I ask, my husband, this son of heaven of Great Zhou, why is he unworthy of being king?
Unworthy as hell. This son of heaven of Great Zhou, although he defended against foreign enemies and pacified the common people internally, amidst the chaotic era of the Eight States, he protected the people of Zhou so they could live in peace and work contentedly. However, He overlooked a very important point. This grandson prioritized civil affairs over military might, and paid no attention to national defense construction. This is what led to the Zhou state, later becoming the target of public criticism. I believe that a nation, only when its military power is strong, can it truly achieve peaceful living and contented work. This Zhou state can also truly achieve prosperity and flourishing. Therefore, we must seize power and hold destiny in our own hands.
Surprisingly, what you said makes a lot of sense.
When the time comes, let's have another 10 or 8 healthy sons to inherit our family legacy. Then I will have 3,000 beauties in my harem, with wives and concubines aplenty.
My husband, your health hasn't even recovered, and you're already thinking of taking concubines?
My dear wife, I was wrong. Please don't be angry. If I were to take concubines, I would certainly need your nod of approval first. I think the most pressing matter is for us to first raise an army and rebel. My dear wife, this dog emperor must die. When we succeed in our rebellion, you will be responsible for being the Empress, wielding supreme power over the realm. And I will be responsible for drunkenly reclining on a beauty's lap. Taking so many concubines my legs go weak. Oh my goodness. My dear wife.
My husband, you just said you wanted to take concubines, didn't you? In that case, how about I castrate you to put an end to everything? What do you say?
I don't think that's appropriate. My dear wife, I was wrong. Please forgive me. As long as you don't agree, I will never take a concubine in this life.
Very good. Since my husband wants to rebel, then I will certainly support you. Schwer. Tomorrow, give my husband 50,000 taels of gold.
The film was
Yes.
translated
50,000
and
taels of gold.
narrated by M.
My wife.
Media.
She truly is a wealthy woman.
I will give you another 5,000 men, and 100 mu of land in Donghai, at your discretion.
All right, my dear wife. Thus, this grand cause can be achieved.
Master. The personnel and land arranged by Madam are all in place. How should they be arranged now?
Come. Go take this. And hand it to the laborers. They will understand once they see it, within 3 days. Make sure they follow this. And construct it for me.
What are these?
Naturally, those are my master's great treasures.
Great treasures? What great treasures?
Why, Hongying, do you also wish to see my master's treasures?
May this servant truly?
As long as you wish to see, then you may at any time. Let's go. Let's enter the inner room and examine it thoroughly.
Master. Why must we enter the room to see the great treasures?
Well, since it has been said that they are my master's great treasures, then naturally some mystery must be maintained. Incidentally, I, your master, will also help examine your bodies.
You're naughty. Truly?
I must say, after a few days apart, my dear wife is becoming more and more beautiful.
Stop with your glib talk.
My dear wife hasn't even tasted it yet. How do you know? It's glib talk.
You.
My dear wife, are you hungry? What should we do if you're hungry? I'll make noodles for you to eat.
If you speak nonsense again, I'll slaughter you.
No, I was wrong. Let's talk about serious matters. I was just about to look for you. Today, I'm going to let you all see my ultimate weapon.
Ultimate weapon. What is it?
My dear wife, do you truly want to see my ultimate weapon?
You. You covert.
You're getting the wrong idea again, aren't you? Everyone, please look.
My husband. What is this?
This object is called a missile. I just need to gently press this button in my hand, and the missile will launch into the sky. Within 300 li, it can reach any location. It can truly sweep away everything. Within a radius of 10 li, not a blade of grass grows there.
Just this one lump of iron. Does it really have such great power?
You don't believe it, do you? My dear wife, you now just tell me the location of that dog emperor's palace, and watch me immediately raise it to the ground.
Husband, are you alright?
It's normal for you not to believe me. I'll show you right now, my big treasure. See?
Madam. Master's weapon is too terrifying. In an instant, it could probably destroy an army of thousands. If we had this thing...
Husband. How many of these iron lumps do you have left?
Not many. Just over 1,000, that's all. You now tell me that dog Emperor's Talus location, and I'll raise it to the ground in minutes.
Over 1,000? Master, you're not just going to raise the palace to the ground. You're going to raise the entire state of Joe to the ground, aren't you?
Husband. That's incredible. You're amazing. Truly amazing. Amazing.
This isn't amazing. But if you really want to see something amazing, let's go back to the room. I'll take it out and show you properly.
You scoundrel.
Madam, why is your face red? These past few days, has Master perhaps hidden something amazing that we haven't discovered?
If you dare to speak so carelessly again, I'll disable it.
Hurt. I'm wrong. You can't escape my grasp.
Husband.
Wife, you're here.
The location of the Imperial Palace has been found. This is the map.
Really?
It's true. Husband. I've given you the location. Launch the missile.
That's not right. Wife, look, this Donghai clearly looks like a remote area. And it's also on the border of the Sakura nation. How could the Imperial Palace be built in such a place? You must have made a mistake, wife. It's all right. I will go out myself to ascertain the truth.
Madam, time is almost up. If we miss this opportunity and allow the Sakura nation to enter, the Great Joe will be annihilated.
I'm leaving now.
Husband. It's just launching one missile, so just launch it first. If the location is wrong, I'll go find it again.
Oh dear. My foolish wife, do you think my missiles are fireworks? To be launched at will? Launching one missile burns through real gold and silver. The last missile launch was to show you my strength. Since you now believe me, then we must be frugal. We cannot launch missiles indiscriminately.
Come on. I should also demonstrate my strength. This is 5 million taels of silver.
500.
Is that enough to launch one missile for you?
Profligate woman. Isn't your money my money? Let me tell you, when we raise an army and rebel in the future, there will be plenty of places where money is needed. We must be a bit more economical.
Husband. As long as you launch it, I will agree to share a room with you. Don't you want to take concubines? However many you wish to take, you may take.
I can take as many as I want. Is that true?
Exactly.
Good. Let's share a room first.
You shoot first.
Sleep first, then shoot, right?
Then I've changed my mind.
All right. I'll shoot.
Quick.
All right, my dear wife. I shot. Shouldn't you fulfill your promise? To share a room with me?
Husband. Haste makes waste, you know.
That tofu is too hot. You help me. Blow on it, won't you?
The film was translated
Just let that missile
and
fly a bit
narrated
longer.
by Emma
When the
Media.
battle report arrives, I will personally help you blow.
You said that.
Your Majesty actually has such a feminine side.
Good wife. Who is this?
No one.
It's not.
Reporting to your majesty,
Rise. How is the situation?
the Sakura kingdom dispatched an army of 100,000. And we did not lose a single soldier. This army of 100,000 was entirely consumed by fire and utterly annihilated.
Excellent. Husband, you truly did not disappoint me. This money was well spent.
Your majesty, the third princess of the Sakura kingdom, is still waiting for you in the imperial palace.
Let her wait. Withdraw.
Yes.
Why would palace guards come looking for my wife? Could it be that my wife is not a merchant? She's a second-generation official. She also has connections within the imperial court. Hey, let me tell you, you should remind my wife more often. I have very high standards Taking concubines. They must be curvaceous with an S-shaped figure and flowing hair. Someone like you is quite good.
Master, you're being improper again.
This is just the beginning. When Master is truly improper. You haven't seen it yet. Do you want to see it?
Master, you.
King Leon, Hongying, you two are also quite good. It's precisely when peaches are ripe. Regarding medical skills, your master, happen to know a thing or two. Come, let me, your master, examine your bodies.
You're already starting to flirt with my maidservants. I'm still here. A rabbit doesn't even eat the grass by its own burrow. How dare you lay hands on my maidservants?
A rabbit doesn't eat the grass by its own burrow. Isn't the next line, if there's grass by the burrow, why bother running all over the mountain?
I have matters to attend to. I'll be leaving fast. Go.
Wait, no. My dear wife, you just said you'd sleep with me. Was that true?
Well, princess. Is your Sakura nation still fighting?
The state of Joe clearly has that iron lump super weapon. Yet they've been hiding it all along. You deliberately let our 100,000 Sakura Nation warriors walk into a trap to set up our Sakura Nation, didn't you?
Princess Zhao here. This is no iron lump. This is a missile invented by my state of Joe. With this object in hand, even if your Sakura Nation attacks with the full might of your nation, my state of Joe can, with ease, turn your Sakura Nation to ashes.
I don't care if it's an egg or a missile. Your state of Joe must compensate my Sakura Nation. Furthermore, as a sign of sincerity, this missile of yours must be shared with our 8 nations.
I say, third princess of Sakura Nation. Have you been beaten senseless? This missile was invented by our nation. Its power is immense. One missile can kill 100,000 of your people. Why should I give it to you? Moreover, your Sakura Nation is a defeated nation. What kind of attitude are you using to speak to me, the Emperor?
Because today I represent not just the Sakura Nation, but also the other 7 nations. Today, either we share the missile, or our 8-nation alliance jointly attack your state of Joe.
One missile of mine. Then I can destroy 100,000 people of your Sakura country. Even if it's the 8-nation alliance, what then?
Don't think I don't know. Although your missile's power is great. But as for its cost, it's certainly not cheap. Your state of Joe, do you truly possess the national strength to be able to manufacture missiles that can destroy our 8 nations?
Report. Your Majesty, things are not good. The other 7 nations have sent large armies across the border.
Despicable. Are they trying to drive our great Joe to ruin?
Your Majesty, given our great Joe's current national strength, it is still not enough to contend with the 8-nation alliance. It would be better, Your Majesty, if you hand over that iron lump and share it with other nations, lest our great Joe's common people suffer widespread devastation.
For the lives of our great Joe's common people, please reconsider.
Our great Joe's subjects. When did they become so cowardly?
Your Majesty, a small impatience spoils a great plan. Could it be that my father, as the Grand Tutor, never taught Your Majesty what the way of making choices is?
Shangguan who? Are you using the Grand Tutor to pressure me? Do you want to rebel?
Your Majesty, your subject's heart is utterly sincere, as the sun and moon can bear witness. Everything I have said is all for the sake of great Joe's state. Your Majesty, please be discerning.
Your Majesty. How about we still go find the master? Perhaps he has a solution.
Leave the palace immediately.
Master, what is this?
This move is called Lawn Drive Deed. Now look at this one. This move is truly unique. This move is called making a cart behind closed doors.
Master.
But I think the most unique one is still this move. This move is called Dragonfly Touching Water.
Master, you're naughty. How could you let them see this?
Everyone, sit down. Why did you stand up?
A bunch of useless officials. Each one is like a cowering turtle, with such internal troubles and external threats. This fellow is actually here, flirting with my maidservants. How truly carefree. What are you doing here?
I'm teaching them peerless martial arts.
Let me see. What is this messy stuff?
My dear, you suddenly came. Are you going to tell me good news? Is it that dog emperor who died? Did we succeed in our rebellion? When can we have our wedding night?
You. Ignorance is no sin. Forget it. I won't bother with you. The king of Zhou went out to escape the summer heat. He dodged a calamity.
What? This dog emperor is quite resilient. Damn him. But it doesn't matter. I'll send him a few more missiles.
Husband. No need. King Zhou has already hidden himself. Even if you launch missiles again, it will be useless.
In this way, since we have already alerted the enemy, then it will be difficult to find out the whereabouts of this dog emperor.
Actually, there is such a problem now. The 8 nations have already witnessed the power of these missiles. Now that their armies are approaching, they want us to hand over the missiles.
Well, since they want them, then just give them to them.
How can that be? Such a powerful weapon like missiles. If we give them to them, what if they use the missiles against us?
These missiles are mine. I decide when they explode. I decide when and where they fly. I alone decide all of that. In our future, we are going to sweep across the 8 nations. Why not seize this opportunity? To make the 8 nations shed some blood first, let them fight among themselves first, to prepare us for conquering the world later.
Husband, do you have another brilliant plan?
Wife, if you can, arrange for the envoys of the 8 nations to meet me. If I can meet them alone, then I can make them shed some blood and slaughter each other. But if to invite them out, it might be a bit difficult.
Well, I am a wealthy merchant. I have an uncle in my family who serves as an official at court. Give him some money and ask him to help us.
That's excellent, my wife. You truly are a treasure to me. Come, give me a kiss.
Husband, don't rush. I'll go make the arrangements first.
Wait a moment.
was translated
What about our previous
and
agreement
narrated
regarding sharing a
by
room and
Media.
taking a concubine?
Husband, as long as you can make them fight each other, I will give Shuya to you as a concubine.
This,
As for us sharing a room, let me prepare a bit more.
all right.
Shin Youngjun. I wonder how your preparations are going.
With the mysterious moon overhead, why don't we hold candles and talk freely through the night?
How exactly do we hold it?
Of course, it's the literal meaning. Could it be that the princess misunderstood?
Did I misunderstand?
Holy crap, so assertive.
Do what you want to do.
You said that yourself.
Why are you tying me up?
The film was
What are you doing?
translated and narrated by Media.
What are you going to do?
You just said it yourself. Then naturally, I'll do what I like to do. I don't have any other hobbies. Just this one habit. Just bear with it. It'll be over soon. Later, I'll give you 50 missiles.
No.
Just bear with it.
No. Didn't we agree back then to destroy the state of Zhou together? Why did you suddenly withdraw your troops? What exactly do you mean? Could it be that none of you want the state of Zhou's missiles anymore?
I think our method of seizing by force is somewhat disgraceful. It's an unjust cause. Indeed, and if we lose, the losses would be severe. It's not worth it.
Nonsense. Did you secretly all accept missiles from the state of Zhou?
No, 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 absolutely not.
What's happening?
This is bad. Everyone, the state of Sakura launched 10 missiles at the state of Zhao. The state of Zhao launched 5 missiles at the state of Yan. The state of Yan, in turn, launched 5 missiles at the state of Qin. As a result, the state of Qin then launched 5 missiles at the state of Sakura.
You actually launched missiles at us.
Didn't you also launch them at us? Launch missiles?
Your Majesty.
Shuya, how is the situation?
Master is truly brilliant. Not only did he not lose a single soldier, he repelled the 7 states. He also caused them severe losses. Furthermore, the 7 states themselves have started fighting each other. This time, for the relief of the state of Zhou, Master's contribution is indispensable. What's wrong, Your Majesty? Why do you look so preoccupied?
I am thinking about the matter of the Emperor's star.
Could it be that Your Majesty believes the Emperor's star is Master?
If it truly is him. If he were to learn of my identity, I would certainly have to kill him. But fortunately, as long as I hide it well, these things won't happen. Shweer, let's go find husband. Let's go.
You'll know when the time comes. Is it that you are unfathomable? Or that I am beyond reach?
Your Majesty. How about I'd rather not go. Master's preferences are a bit strange.
Shweer, I know that all these years, you have always maintained your purity and are still a virgin to this day. But Master's abilities, you have witnessed. A golden scale is not something found in a pond. It is out of consideration for our sisterly bond that I am letting you become his concubine. If it were anyone else, she wouldn't even have this qualification.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
When no one is around, let's address each other as sisters. Between us sisters. There's no need for those elaborate formalities.
Elder sister has treated younger sister well. How could younger sister disappoint elder sister? Master just has some special preferences, doesn't he? I'm going all out. Greetings, madam. Kinglian, my dear sister. You look like you're injured. How about I take you to see a doctor? I'm fine. Madam, I just sprained my ankle.
We agreed that I, the elder brother, wouldn't move, and younger sister would be fully automatic, but instead, I'm utterly exhausted. Madam, you finally arrived. For our great cause. I have toiled day and night. And my old back is completely worn out.
How did your old back get worn out? Don't you know yourself?
Actually,
Your servant greets, madam.
you've come at a good time. My dear wife, if you don't believe me, ask Hanying. These past few days, besides making weapons, I've been helping them study. Giving them extra lessons. I'm exhausted.
What kind of lessons? I'd like to hear about it too.
My dear wife, look, it's quite hot today. And
The
your
film
delicate
was
face, it wouldn't be good
translated
if the sun
and
tanned it
narrated
dark.
by
How about we go
Media.
inside to discuss in detail?
Enough. What you're thinking is written all over your face. Don't try to argue. You made the 8 nations fall into disarray on their own. Your contribution is immense. Regarding the matter of taking a concubine that I promised you, I'm here to fulfill my promise. I've brought Shweer.
This, Zuer, ancient times are truly good. Men having 3 wives and for concubines is one thing. The wives even actively help take concubines. What are you waiting for? You too. Take Zuer to get cleaned up. Then wait for me in my room.
Let's go.
Madam, what about our rebellion? And also, the 2 of us. When will we consummate our marriage?
Husband. We are currently in rebellion. Funds are limited. This wedding for your concubine will not be held.
Okay, will not be held.
So I brought Shweer here to accompany you for one night. Tomorrow, I will take her away. As for the matter of us sharing a bed, I am truly not ready.
Just one night, then my masculine vigor would be difficult to manifest again, wouldn't it? Yesterday, I was truly.
Yesterday what?
Yesterday.
Husband. When will you be able to develop something that can directly attack them? A great weapon? I want to see it.
My lady means to strike directly at the heart of the enemy.
Does my husband truly possess such capability?
Words alone are not proof. I know my lady does not believe me. Why don't we return to our chambers? I will demonstrate it for you.
You annoying husband. Let's be serious. Although the scheme to sow discord was successful, causing the 8 nations to fall into disarray, but once they regain their composure, they will surely retaliate with greater intensity against our state of Joe. What should we do then? I am so scared.
My dear, rest assured. Those 8 nations, if they can fight the king of Joe to a mutual defeat, then at that time, the Snipepan clan will fight, and the fishermen will profit. We can simply reap the benefits.
But we will unify the world sooner or later. When we directly confront the 8 nations, then these matters must be prepared for in advance.
My lady, do not be anxious. How about another day?
Another day? Now, war is imminent, and you still say another day. Annoying.
My lady, rest assured. In a few days, I will develop a batch of combat aircraft. With these things, we can directly fly over them and attack them. To sweep away the 8 nations is within reach.
Fly from the sky. What is that?
That can be described as a crow riding an airplane. Caw caw caw. Again caw caw caw. My lady, just rest assured. You will know when the time comes.
Then, husband, you must not stop. Speed up.
My speed will absolutely exceed your imagination. Once you experience it, you will be unable to stop. Why don't I let you experience it once? Speed and passion.
Husband, as long as you perform well, I will give you more surprises. Don't be so impatient. There's plenty of time ahead.
I know you are manipulating me. No, you're dropping hints at me, but I have no evidence. I admire you greatly.
Husband, as long as you quickly construct that FLIs in the sky. Wuji, don't you want to take concubines? As long as your body can handle it, you can take as many as you want. How about it?
Sounds very tempting. But for me, your allure is greater. Currently, I can barely fill my stomach. But you, my lady, are different. You can be my long-term sustenance. But to be fair, the issue now isn't about taking concubines. The problem now is, we're out of money.
What? Out of money already? How much time has passed? I recall that, all in all, I gave you 5 million taels of gold, 5 million taels of silver. These are equivalent to 10 years of accumulation in a nation's treasury. How could you be out of money so soon?
My point is, if you're out of money, you can go plunder the treasury of State of Zhou. Are you foolish?
Plunder? I plunder myself?
You can also plunder those corrupt officials. If plundering then isn't enough, we can then go plunder the imperial palaces of the other 8 states. Whoever doesn't give us money, we'll deal with them.
That can be done too. My husband is indeed clever. Husband, you should focus on researching and developing weapons here. Leave the money matters to me. I'll go.
Master, come.
Damn it. Ruining my good time in the middle of the night.
How dare you to dare trespass into my great Zhou Imperial City? Watch out! Watch out!
I despise a bunch of shameless grown men, not only bullying a girl, but also launching a sneak attack. Have you no shame?
This lad has good luck with women. He actually has 3. Such beautiful young women by his side. What a pity. Tonight, we brothers will get a good deal.
What class are you guys? How dare you touch my women? King Leon. Bring out my secret weapon. I'm going to challenge all of them alone.
I thought it was something special. Didn't expect him to pull out a dark, slippery fire poker. Brother, stop wasting words with this kid. I can't wait to have some fun with these young women. Go, go.
Master, when did you acquire such formidable skills? You can even summon lightning.
What is mere lightning? It's nothing.
Zur, remember this. In the future, a divine being will descend upon the state of Zhou to replace the Emperor's star. You must assist him well.
Master, what are the characteristics of the divine being's descent?
He can control thunder and lightning, and command yin and yang, life and death. He can create weapons that will destroy this world, can bring peace to this world, can also bring to this world destruction.
Wielding Fender, controlling life and death.
Is he really a god?
Get rid of these pieces of trash from me. Now, go back inside. I'll continue tutoring you. Honying, you should join too. Look, how much schoolwork you've fallen behind on. Go. Walked into the room. Zur, what are you looking at?
Master, I wasn't looking at anything. I just feel that Master is becoming more and more mysterious. As if he's become a different person, and increasingly powerful.
Master, I have something
The
even
film
more
was
formidable.
translated
Let me
and
show you now.
Narrated by M Media.
Master, I really can't go on.
One more time.
I'm afraid I won't even be able to walk.
Don't be afraid if you can't walk.
Master, what's poking me?
Didn't I just say? The walking stick.
Jinyang. Jinyang.
Madam.
Madam, why are you here?
Shweer. Assassins from 8 nations have entered the capital. The situation has escalated so much. And you still have the mind to be with Jinyang.
The Emperor hasn't changed clothes.
Quick.
Quick.
My dear wife, you're finally here. Quickly, take Zur away from me. The ancients truly did not deceive me. A woman's waist, a life-taking blade.
And here I was, so worried about you, rushing non-stop to see you. You heartless wretch. You'd better quickly think of a way to get rid of those assassins from the 8 nations.
Why bother with them? Let them do whatever they want. It's best if they turn the imperial capital upside down. As the saying goes, the greater the winds and waves, the more valuable the fish.
If these assassins are not eliminated, it would be equivalent to the 8 nations controlling the imperial capital of Great Zhou. Even if the usurpation succeeds, our Great Zhou would still be controlled by the 8 nations.
That makes some sense.
Husband, as long as you agree to eliminate these assassins within 3 days, I will agree to share a room with you.
1 day. I only need 1 day to eliminate those assassins. While I'm at it, I can also destroy the neighboring Sakura nation. However,
Husband, what are you trying to do?
my dear wife, those 3 sisters have already been conquered by me. I want to cultivate with you right now.
Husband, so sudden, it would be rather uncivilized. Why not pick another day?
I was never a civilized person to begin with. It's better to do it today than pick another day. How many days are there? Every day, stronger. Isn't this the 9-dragon imperial robe? My dear wife, could it be that you?
It's over. I'm going to be exposed.
My dear wife, you finally decided to rebel. This way, I'll soon have a harem of many concubines.
That's right. My husband wants to rebel. So, to cooperate with you, I prepared a 9-dragon imperial robe in advance. How is it? I want to experience the feeling of ruling the world.
My dear wife, for you to have such awareness, it hasn't been in vain that I painstakingly worked for many days, and told diligently. However, this 9-dragon imperial robe is a bit ugly. It's alright. Tomorrow, I'll make you a lace one.
Lace? What kind of silk is that?
I've only heard of silkworm silk and spider silk. What is lace then?
That's right. Why don't I make a batch of women's products? Sales will definitely be good. It would be a waste not to do it. Zur. That's great. Later on, you'll change into a new one for me every day. Lace ones, black stockings ones, fishnet ones, like threads flowing into the sea. Just thinking about it, I can't take it. I'm too hard, I am.
Master, what's this about hard or not hard?
What do you mean? Do you mean to say that I, your master, am not hard enough? What do you to think?
You, Princess Zhao here. What do you mean? My great Zhou clearly did not act against your 8 nations. Then why are your assassins causing trouble in our imperial capital, and you even burnt down many of our common people's houses.
So many assassins. It's quite normal for them to be occasionally uncontrollable, isn't it?
Is it uncontrollable, or do you simply not want to control them? Matters between our nations, even if there are conflicts, should be resolved by letting the soldiers prove themselves on the battlefield. Yet you attack the common people. What kind of skill is that?
To settle these death warriors. It's not impossible. You've seen it too. So many death warriors. They need to eat and survive even if they come to the imperial capital. Otherwise, they couldn't possibly resort to raiding homes and plundering. How about this? You allocate 1 million taels of gold to me, and I will appease these death warriors. It's not impossible.
You want us to give you 1 million taels of gold? Princess Zhao here. You are too shameless. Do you believe it or not? We will directly annihilate your 8 nations, all at once.
If you have that ability, go ahead and annihilate them.
To threaten us with the common people. Shameless.
Your Majesty, these death warriors from the 8 nations are committing evil deeds in our imperial capital. The common people have long been suffering unspeakably. Moreover, these death warriors are mostly desperate outlaws, appearing and disappearing mysteriously. Our current methods have yielded very little effect. It would be better to first negotiate peace with the 8 nations and make concessions. Only then can we stabilize the Great Zhou's empire. Otherwise, the common people might rise in rebellion, and the Great Zhou's empire might not be preserved.
You.
It seems our state of Zhou still has intelligent people. King Zhou, you must consider carefully. Do you ultimately want integrity? Or the common people to live in peace and work happily? Presumably, as the great Zhou emperor who loves his country and people, you should know how to choose, right?
What should I do?
This is not good. This is not good.
What's the matter? Why are you so flustered?
Something major has happened. Our Sakura nation was attacked by unidentified flying objects. All cities were turned into ruins and scorched earth. The Sakura nation is finished.
What is this situation?
What did you say? The Sakura nation has fallen?
Yes, third princess. You should quickly go back and see. I heard the casualties are heavy, with hardly anyone left.
Impossible. This is absolutely impossible. King Zhou, how did you manage to? In less than half a day's time, level my Sakura nation's vast territory?
A mere princess of a fallen nation. What right do you have to speak with this emperor?
Very well. Very well. You annihilated my Sakura nation. But you won't have an easy time either. There are still death warriors from the 8 nations in your great Zhou imperial capital. We'll surely run with blood like a river.
Third princess. The other 7 nations, upon hearing the news of our Sakura nation's fall, they withdrew their death warriors entirely from the great Zhou imperial capital.
What did you say? Withdrew? Why?
Our great Zhou could, in less than half a day's time, level your Sakura nation's vast territory. With such strength, who would still dare to provoke our great Zhou? Even if they don't withdraw, it doesn't matter. At worst, my great Zhou will be razed.
No. Even if there are no assassins from the other 7 nations, we still have assassins from our Sakura nation. We will surely make your great Zhou imperial capital pay a blood debt with blood.
Our assassins have all been slaughtered.
What?
It was the 7 nations. They feared great Zhou's suspicion. So before they withdrew, they killed our assassins.
Sakura nation is actually finished.
Tomorrow, I will give you a huge surprise.
It's him. King Zhou. It's you. It was you who ordered him to destroy my great Sakura nation. You cut off my lifeline.
It's you. You have repeatedly provoked the dignity of my great Zhou, and dared to lay hands on the women and children of my great Zhou people. Such disregard for human life. Such viciousness and shamelessness. What if I destroy you? I shall also execute you. Guards, seize her.
Go to hell.
The film was translated and
The dagger is
narrated
poisoned
by
with a potent venom.
Media.
One touch means instant death. You are dead for sure. Your Majesty. How is Your Majesty? Guards! Guards! Your Majesty. Summon the Imperial Physician. Please quickly take a look. Imperial Physician. How is Your Majesty?
This poison is called 7 Absolutes poison. Its toxicity is exceptionally potent, and it spreads extremely fast. I haven't had time to research its composition, and it has already permeated the entire body. I'm afraid.
Your Majesty must not be harmed. What do we do now?
He is a person who can command thunder, control yin and yang, life and death. He can create weapons that can destroy this world, can bring peace to this world, and can also bring destruction to this world.
Master. Your Majesty. I will go find Master right away. He can surely save you. I'll be right back.
Don't go. He will be angry. It was I who deceived him. Don't go.
Your Majesty. Your health is most important.
The Sakura nation was actually so vulnerable. Destroyed so easily. However, Princess Zhao is indeed a ruthless character. You tell me again. What was the situation like then? Did King Zhou die or not?
Reporting to my lord, it is said that the poison is extremely potent, and the Imperial physicians are helpless. King Zhou has only 1 breath left.
Good. Once King Zhou dies, this throne will be mine. Only 1 breath left. I must help him. Add more fuel to the fire. You, go. And bring all the envoys from the 7 nations to me.
My lord, last time, they were all affected by the half-day destruction of a nation, and were scared out of their wits. Will they not come?
An open spear is easy to dodge, but a hidden arrow is hard to guard against. No matter how powerful the weapons are made, he was still assassinated. Tell them. This official has a secret plan. Without expending a single soldier or effort, they won't even notice someone in front or behind them.
My lord is wise. How did the state of Zhou suddenly become so powerful? This kind of great weapon of destruction. How was it manufactured? This is simply beyond human capability. It seems we must obey the state of Zhou now. That's the only way. You can't handle such a small matter.
Gentlemen, I have come today to tell you all some good news.
What good news?
The Emperor of Great Zhou was assassinated and poisoned, and does not have much time left.
This?
I presume you all know. Given my status in Great Zhou, your support for me is the safest course. As long as I ascend to power, I will certainly share the secret weapon manufacturing method with everyone. At that time, we shall share the world. How about it?
Currently, the Son of Heaven of Zhou is not dead. The weapons are still present, and the people's hearts are stable. How do you expect us to trust you?
That dog Emperor does not have much time left. I can add more fuel to the fire. As long as you all support me, we can directly force the King of Zhou to his death. Moreover, and no one will know who did it.
There's such a formidable plan.
We have an ancient saying here, which is many mouths can melt metal, and accumulated slander can destroy bones.
What? You said my wife was poisoned? Where? Quickly take me there.
Master. You want to enter the palace?
What do you mean?
Madam, she... Actually, Madam is the son of Heaven of Zhou.
What did you say?
Master, the state of Zhou's prosperity has always been coveted by various states. Madam accepted the commission in a time of crisis, and had no choice but to stabilize the people's hearts, which is why she disguised herself as a man.
Really? So you all knew? And only kept it from me, right?
No.
Then every day you listened to me say, I want to rebel, and secretly laughed at me in your hearts, didn't you?
No. Master, the Imperial physician said the poison is spreading too quickly. Madam is in imminent danger. A human life is at stake.
Let's go. Don't just stand there stunned. Go get my treasure chest. Immediately enter the palace.
Alright.
Fortunately, as soon as I transmigrated here, I developed atropine. Indeed, in ancient times, poison was most feared. My dear wife, I'll give you an injection with my unique weapon. And you'll be completely cured. I'm coming in. It's quite long. Bear with it. How do you feel?
Husband. I truly didn't treat you as a mere tool. It's just that. Defending the nation and protecting the common people is my duty. I need you.
Fool. No need to explain. How wonderful is an Empress wife? You just focus on conquering the world, and I'll be responsible for having 3,000 beauties. Do you know? The first time I saw you, you truly were like soft, smooth jade. Was the happiest day of my life. It's just 8 nations, isn't it? If they dare to harm my wife, I will surely destroy them.
Is your majesty worried about the prophecy concerning the master?
The Imperial Star descends to the mortal realm and will surely unify the world. Eliminating the emperors of all nations is something he must do. Could it be that even I cannot be spared? Do we still have a future? I had intended for him not to interact with the outside world so that the two of us would never have conflicts. But now,
Your majesty, let's consummate the marriage.
presumptuous, Schwer, knowing full well that I and he are likely in a no-win situation, you still insist on having me and him share a room?
Your majesty, only by consummating the marriage can you conceive a child. If you conceive the master's child,
The film was
then let your child
translated
inherit the
and
imperial throne.
narrated
In this
by
way,
Media.
the problem of the imperial star conflicting with the imperial throne will be resolved. This child will be both a king and the imperial star, their bloodline perfectly fused.
Go and make the arrangements.
My dear wife, Zur said tonight is for us to consummate our marriage. But you don't look like you're here to consummate our marriage. It looks like you're here for a secret rendezvous.
Presumptuous. What did you say about me?
This is my small courtyard, not your imperial palace. No wonder you came here. What's wrong? Are you nervous?
What nonsense are you spouting? Don't. You are not allowed to move. You go to the bed first. I will move.
Okay, I won't move. You move.
Husband. You said you would conquer 8 states. Does that still count? The remaining 7 states are still stirring restlessly. I always feel a bit uneasy.
My dear wife, to repel foreign aggression, one must first stabilize the internal situation. Look at what happened with Princess Zhao before. I think there must be traitors within our great Zhou. If they are not eliminated, the troubles will be endless. We must first find out the traitors. Eradicate them completely.
But There are so many people inside and outside the palace. How are we to find them?
Your Majesty, something terrible has happened. A large number of common people have gathered outside the palace gates. They say
What are they saying?
the King of Zhou is unworthy to be king, and demand your abdication.
What's going on?
They are all spreading rumors that the King of Zhou is warlike and bloodthirsty by nature and conquers states at the slightest provocation, enraging heaven, bringing down calamities. The great Zhou has been suffering from drought for several months. If it doesn't rain soon, everyone might not be able to survive.
Who is spreading these rumors?
My lady, don't worry. I have a plan.
Your Majesty, many cities in the West have been suffering from drought for several months. The prefectural governments concealed the reports. Now, a large number of disaster victims have poured into the capital. If it doesn't rain again, I'm afraid there will be a riot. What should we do, Your Majesty? Your Majesty, have you seen these people at the palace gates? They all say it's because Your Majesty is warlike and bloodthirsty by nature, conquering states at every turn, which is why heaven has been angered, causing heaven to send down this calamity to punish our state of Zhou.
Your subject requests Your Majesty to abdicate. Your subject requests Your Majesty to abdicate. Your subject requests Your Majesty to abdicate.
What are you saying?
Your Majesty, if you do not abdicate soon, I fear heaven will send down an even greater punishment, affecting even more people.
Shangguan who?
It seems that the King of Zhou won't last much longer. Everything needs to be brought forward.
You all. Get out.
Hurry, hurry.
Shuya, how was my performance just now?
Your Majesty's performance was too realistic. Zur even thought Your Majesty was truly on the verge of death.
If I didn't act convincingly enough, how could we expose the traitors? How could I have fostered such a bunch of useless people? When encountering problems, they not only fail to solve them, but only resort to superstition. There isn't even a single person who can compare to my
The film
husband.
was translated and narrated by M Media.
Don't they want you dead? Then why don't we turn their scheme against them? Let them see that the Son of Heaven of Great Zhou is gravely ill. Once they lower their guard, their foxtails will naturally be revealed.
Let them expose themselves. My husband is truly clever.
There's no rush for the traitors for now. The most pressing issue now is the drought. It was previously concealed and not reported. It's already too late for slow disaster relief. If it doesn't rain again, I fear the people will truly be destitute. If the Seven Nations seize the opportunity to invade then, beset by internal and external troubles, I fear it will be very troublesome.
Shuya, what do you say about bestowing an official title upon my husband?
My dear Majesty, why are you unhappy today?
It's nothing but the Great Zhou territories. Months-long drought. Although this could be an opportunity to find the traitors. If it doesn't rain, what will the common people do? It's all those ministers' fault. All day long, they only know how to pressure Your Majesty, and don't even think of ways to help Your Majesty.
Husband, I can't pray for this rain.
Don't worry, my dear wife. No, I'm here. Let me bring the rain.
Shuya, convey my imperial decree. Post a notice among the populace to widely recruit talented individuals. Whoever can pray for rain, I shall bestow upon him the title of first-rank Stargazing official and a reward of 1 million.
As you command.
All right, you're tricking me. I'm not taking this job anymore.
Husband, can't you even pray for rain?
Of course I can pray for it. Isn't it just bringing rain? What's the big deal? Not only can I bring rain, I can also make it a timely rain after a long drought, or even cause floods.
But look at the sky. It's cloudless for 10,000 lei. There's no sign of rain at all. Even if the Dragon King came, he'd shake his head, wouldn't he?
Right? If it doesn't rain, it's the Dragon King's fault. No problem. Just fire 2 shells up there. Give the Dragon King a beating, and it'll rain by itself.
Husband, in this world, are there really Dragon Kings? Can your missile really hit it?
Before my shells. There's no such thing as being beyond reach. Right? I'll personally teach you tonight.
If you can truly succeed in bringing rain, you will be my first-rank stargazing official.
My dear wife, what is the meaning of this? I already have you. Why would I need this first-rank official title?
What is this? What's written on it? The Great Zhou has suffered drought for several months. Not a drop of rain has fallen. The imperial court is widely recruiting talented and extraordinary individuals. If one can pray for rain, they shall be granted the title of first-rank stargazing official, and a reward of 1 million.
Is this real or fake?
This is an imperial proclamation from the Son of Heaven. How could it be fake? If I could pray for rain, then I would have no worries about food and clothing. What a pity. We don't have that ability. Indeed. Who can take down this imperial proclamation?
Isn't it just bringing rain? What's the big deal? Get out of my way. The one to take down the proclamation has arrived.
It is he. Who is he? He dares to take down the Imperial notice? How is that possible? He truly took it down.
Who are you? What ability do you possess to dare to take down the Imperial Edict?
I am Qingyan, the 66th generation descendant of the first emperor, can know the past, can foresee the future. Regarding the matter of bringing rain, I merely need to communicate with the Dragon King briefly. The Dragon King is compassionate and benevolent. He surely cannot bear to see the common people suffer.
That is quite a bold claim. Then follow me into the palace to have an audience with His Majesty.
Alas, descendants of the Qing clan only bow to heaven and earth, and not to human emperors. Since I have taken down this imperial edict, I shall certainly serve the state of Zhou. 3 days from now, I shall establish an altar to pray for rain. At that time, I request the true dragon son of heaven to merely assist me.
Is what this person says true or false? Is he truly that capable? Indeed. Is he indeed capable?
True dragon son of heaven. Master, this official has a query that I wish to consult the master on.
What matter necessitates your arrival in the dead of night? Please speak plainly. It comes, the fox's tail is about to be revealed.
This rain, I fear it cannot be summoned. May I inquire, Master, why do you say praying for rain requires the assistance of the true dragon son of heaven?
It naturally requires the aura of the true dragon to communicate with the Dragon King.
What if the son of heaven of Zhou is unworthy to reign?
What do you mean?
The son of heaven of Zhou is tyrannical and unprincipled. Bloodthirsty by nature, he has plunged the nation into chaos through military might. He has angered heaven, which is why this calamity has been sent down. Furthermore, a few days ago, the son of heaven of Zhou was assassinated and poisoned. His body is growing weaker and weaker. His vitality is waning. These are all signs that the son of heaven of Zhou's destiny is nearing its end.
I do not know how robust my wife's stamina is.
Does the master intend to defy the will of heaven?
This treacherous minister, he holds no regard for the common people in his heart, leaving them in dire straits without concern. Your meaning is that I am unable to summon this rain.
This rain, it is not that you cannot summon it. It is the son of heaven of Zhou who cannot summon it.
His Majesty arrives.
My wife's imposing presence is truly remarkable. Esteemed sirs, the first step in praying for rain is to gather the dragon's aura. Your Majesty, please follow me.
His Majesty followed. His Majesty also departed. Your Majesty.
No matter. Withdraw. The important matter of praying for rain. This is no time for levity.
Then your majesty, you are not sincere in the slightest.
Then, may I inquire, master, what needs to be done? Is one considered sincere?
Praying for rain is indeed arduous. Your majesty must provide me with the dragons or at the ferry crossing.
Understood.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
No matter. Withdraw.
What is being done here?
What is occurring?
Dragon King. The people of the state of Zhou are good and harmonious. They have suffered from drought for a long time. Please, Dragon King, grant us rain.
Will it work?
Rain, rain. Rain.
It's really thundering.
It's thundering. Divine Dragon. Indeed, the Divine Dragon has been summoned. Divine Dragon.
Even the Dragon King has arrived. Why isn't it raining yet? This master isn't fake, is he? Exactly, he's not fake, is he? Exactly. The Dragon King has arrived, so why isn't it raining?
Come in, baby.
Please, Dragon King, grant us rain.
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 Look,
It's raining. It's really raining. It's raining.
Heaven blesses Great Zhou. The Dragon King was truly summoned to bring rain. Our Emperor is truly the son of heaven. Long live the Emperor. Long live the Emperor. Long, long live the Emperor.
Long live the Emperor. Long, long live the Emperor.
Lord Shangguan? His Majesty's body can no longer hold up. Could I trouble you two? Immediately find a soft sedan chair? I didn't expect that just these few steps would leave His Majesty unable to stand.
I will attend to it immediately. Send someone to follow the sedan chair. Report His Majesty's condition at all times. I see. He won't last much longer. How is His Majesty's health? Speak quickly.
Reporting to my lord, we followed the soft sedan chair all the way, directly into His Majesty's bedchamber. Miss Zur left the sedan chair, and ordered us to leave. Before we left, His Majesty had not yet alighted from the sedan chair.
It seems that praying for rain truly exhausted his vital energy. Originally, I had intended to kill Qinyang. Unexpectedly, he instead rendered a great service. Could it be? Heaven is truly helping me. You, go gather all of our people. Prepare for battle. Additionally, inform the armies of the 7 states to prepare for a siege. Once the Emperor dies, we will immediately storm the Imperial Palace.
My lord, if the 7 states send troops to besiege the city, what if they threaten us?
Idiot, have you forgotten the King of Zhou's secret weapon from before? This secret must be within the Imperial Palace. As soon as the King of Zhou dies, we will storm into the Imperial Palace, seize his secret weapon, then, aiming it at the 7 states, we won't fear their refusal to submit.
Your subordinate will attend to it immediately. Report. Report. In the palace. In the palace.
What happened in the palace? Speak quickly.
News has come from the palace, stating that His Majesty is unwell. Tomorrow's court session will be temporarily suspended.
Unable to attend court. This means losing consciousness.
Your Majesty,
The film
it is
was
now rumored that she is
translated
gravely
and
ill, with
narrated
not much
by
time
M
left.
Media.
Some people have begun forming factions.
Just help me remember them well. You say this first one. It's probably a certain high official. Tell me, should I give him another push? No court tomorrow. It's just comfortable.
Your Majesty, I'll go get Mugwort.
All right.
My dear wife has gone on strike. Is it to accompany me?
Husband. Husband. Someone wants to murder me, and they formed factions to kill me.
Want to kill you? Liar. Just pretend. Tell me. What scheme are you cooking up now?
Husband. Didn't you say before that I couldn't defend myself? This time, I will completely listen to you. Help me properly defend the Imperial Palace and the capital city, so that no one can harm me. How about it?
Why am I so willing to do things for a little thing like you? Then go get that city defense map for me. I'll have all fighter jets loaded with ammunition. All missiles will enter launch trajectory. As long as they dare to come, I'll make sure they'd come, but never return.
My husband is mighty.
No.
Then won't I be dying soon?
My lord, several more high officials are coming this way. Should we see them?
Tell him to get out. Now is a crucial moment. We must constantly monitor the movements within the palace. All other people and matters are irrelevant.
Yes. Report. The palace suddenly received the family members of the Imperial Medical Institute into the palace.
This is... They're trying to force the Imperial physicians to their deaths. Investigate further and report again.
Yes, sir. Report. The 4 gates of the palace have suddenly been sealed. No one is allowed to enter or exit.
The palace is under lockdown. Investigate for me again.
Yes, sir. Report. He has entered the palace.
Explain clearly. Who entered the palace?
It's the old prince. He entered the palace. He truly couldn't walk, and was forcibly carried in.
They're forcing the old prince to name a successor. It's time. It's time. King Zhou must be in trouble. Now is the moment. Go inform the 7 states to besiege the city. Have our people surround all 4 gates of the Imperial City. I will force my way into the palace. Your Majesty, your humble servant brings envoys from the 7 states to request an audience.
Presumptuous. Without His Majesty's imperial decree. Shangguan Huo, how dare you force your way in? This is the Emperor's bedchamber. Are you all tired of living?
What are you? A lowly maid dares to block this official's path. If you delay important military and state affairs, can you bear the responsibility? Get out of the way.
Then I, a first-rank official, can surely speak with Master Shangguan, can't I?
Qinyang, why are you here? Move aside. Do not delay my audience with His Majesty.
Shangguan Huo. You brought an envoy from another country late at night, entered the palace without an imperial decree, and even dared to barge directly into the bedchamber. I think you are trying to rebel.
Rebel? So
The
what?
film was translated and narrated by M Media.
I have a bulletproof vest. What swords and blades of yours do I fear? Come again. It's nothing. Wait. You don't understand this, do you? I'll teach you for colluding with the enemy. I'll teach you for betraying the country. I'll teach you for bullying others.
What are you looking at? Attack!
Go.
Our own men are all down. Die for me.
You actually... It's nothing.
Your Majesty, Your Majesty, the 7 nations are gone.
Gone.
The 7 nations are gone. Explain clearly.
The 7 nations experienced successive large explosions. Within a radius of 20 kilometers, all buildings were reduced to ruins. The 7 nations, just like that, they're gone.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Reporting to Your Majesty, the enemies besieging the city have been completely wiped out.
That fast.
Yes, indeed. Thanks to Master's fighter jets, once all their men had gathered, we just dropped bombs, and their entire army was annihilated.
All wiped out. What? Completely wiped out.
Yes, indeed.
In a fit of rage for a beauty. I didn't control the scale well. That's excessive. That's excessive.
Not a single person survived in the 7 nations. The power of this weapon is so immense. It seems that all countries will have to compensate my great Joe. 8 million taels of gold.
8 million taels.
8 million taels. Your Majesty, didn't we say 5 million taels before?
The number 8. I like it. Husband. I can't go on living. I can't live anymore.
My dear wife, what's wrong?
It's all because of those ministers. They said that the Great Joe spent enormous sums on developing weapons, and now the national treasury is empty. They're pressing His Majesty on what to do.
No money left. You think that's a big deal? Your husband will lead you to prosperity and wealth. My dear wife, do you have any estates or taverns? I will help you create a treasure basin.
How about Huamanlu? Last time, when Shengguanhu's family was raided, it was discovered that Huamanlu actually belonged to the Shengguan family. I have decided, Huamanlu, I bestow it upon you.
Bestowed upon me. My dear wife, you actually bestowed upon me the place with the most beauties in the entire country. Thank you for your imperial benevolence, your humble servant, for your great enterprise of making money. We'll go inspect Huamanlu. I won't be coming back to sleep tonight.
Shuya. You said that if men make money, women would regret it, right?
Boss? Hello, boss?
Hello, everyone.
Hey, boss. Quick, please come this way. This place of ours is the most enchanting place in the entire state of Zhou. Girls, a few of you come down. Let the new boss take a look.
Don't just stand there. Continue the music, continue the dance.
This new boss looks quite naive. He's naive, easy to fool.
Pour another cup. Good dancing.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Oh my goodness, boss. What's going on here?
You just use these worthless things to entertain your new boss.
All irrelevant personnel withdraw. Yo! Bring the accountant and the ledgers to report. Alright. Alright.
How much does a bolt of cloth sell for at other establishments? How much does a bolt of cloth sell for at your establishment? One girl makes 50 sets of clothes a month. Are your girls models? Used for changing clothes. Guards, drag them out. Send them to the yamen for filing a case. You backstabbing scoundrel. And you dare to deceive me. I have a double degree in physics and economics. Kinglian is meticulous. You will monitor the accountant for me, your master. All incoming and outgoing accounts must be clear. Accounts must be reconciled daily.
As you command, Master.
Han Ying is feisty. You go manage the girls well. Make sure they take good care of the guests for me. We will earn a fortune every day.
As you command, Master. Master! What are you doing?
Master, I want to create an IP.
What is IP? Your Majesty.
What? Huamanlu is obstructing traffic in the imperial capital, causing widespread public complaints.
The specific situation is not yet clear.
Follow me to take a look.
Don't push.
Me too, me too.
Huamanlu, isn't it supposed to open only at night? Why are there so many people in broad daylight?
The specific situation is not yet clear.
Let's go in and see.
Let's go.
Don't push.
Line up. Line up.
Don't push. I want it. I was here first. Give it to me first.
Why is everyone pushing?
Madam. Madam. Look quickly at this face mask. After applying it, your face will be smoother than a peeled egg. Madam. And this soap. It smells so good. And this wig.
Wig.
And manicures.
Stop. Will anyone tell me, finally, what this Empress's chronicle in front of me? What exactly is this thing?
Master says this is called IP.
IP.
It's something that can turn one tael of silver into a brand worth 10 taels of gold. Moreover, if you, madam, had arrived a bit later, you could also have witnessed our musical drama, The Empress's Chronicle. The outermost seats can sell for 5 taels of gold. Your Majesty.
Quiet.
Wouldn't everyone then know that you are a woman?
Where is your master?
Over there.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
It's not easy for the master either. Do you know how much money our Wamanlu earns in a single day? How much? 60 taels. Furthermore, our master said he also plans to open 100 more branch establishments. That's truly impressive.